Welcome back to Gem and Cozy, you guys. I am unboxing a bunch of new sticky notes and I'm going to be working on cozy confetti stickers, which is a combination of origami and mini stickers that I create into a fun little sensory art experience for all of you. It was something I did a long time ago for fun and you guys just ended up loving it. So I bring it back every so often. It takes a while since I have to fold everything and print all the stickers from home. But every time I launch them, they always sell out. So let's have some fun. Okay, let's start unboxing and sorting everything. This is a very large box of sticky notes. It actually hurts my back to bring these in sometimes because I have to pick them up off the floor and they're so heavy after UPS delivers them. And kudos to UPS because they drop off some really heavy boxes for me, and I'm so grateful that they bring it to the door. For some reason, USPS likes to put all my mail, like my boxes, by my garage door, and it drives me nuts because I'm always afraid I'm gonna run it over on the way out of the house or something. But UPS always walks it up to the front, so I truly appreciate them. You're actually getting a sneak peek of some designs that have not launched, and these are going to launch during Thanksgiving. And this is one of them. It says, "I wish you a day." A bunch of you guys were wanting a less kind of sassy version of this quote because I have one that says, "Have a day." So that's what this sticker looks like, but I use the melty smiley face so that it could kind of go in two different directions. It could be like kind of just having a not so great day, but you're just calling it a day, or you could be slightly like more passive aggressive, I guess, when someone reads this, kind of like "have the day you deserve." But a lot of people were saying "I wish you a day" or "have a day" in a more positive context would be really nice to take the pressure off of feeling like you have to live up to something like really good for the day. You know, sometimes a day could just be a day and that could be positive as is. So I've had that idea on the back burner for a really long time, and then I was kind of playing around with this little sunny concept with the winky face, and then I wanted to put a candle on its head so that it kind of looks like you're actually wishing them like a birthday cake sort of thing, and it came together really well. There is a matching sticker. I'm very excited to release it, and I hope you guys like it because I haven't released a snarky design for my main shop in a while. I feel like a lot of my time and energy goes into Stationery Club, so that one is actually just launching directly to Gem and Cozy, which means all of you guys will have access to it at the same time, and I'm stoked for it. This one is my Froggo tree, and it has my little happy Froggo with the lights wrapped up around its body, and it's based off a sticker design that looks like this. He's a cutie, and it's one of my favorite holiday designs, but it didn't get that much love as a sticker, but because it's one of my favorites, it kind of sticks around. And I probably shouldn't do that, but I really wanted to. So this is a limited edition one, and it looks like this one, and this one has a little bit of a scuffed corner, which is not a problem. I just need to create a second pile to organize these. My desk is just so covered right now in a gazillion things. Okay, let me create a different pile. This one is my Lunar New Year one, and it only comes back to the shop during the holiday season. I created it a couple of years ago. I was very inspired by the Aurora Borealis and a little bit of a Sailor Moon vibe. I really wanted to put little bunnies in it, and I went for that very dreamy, whimsical vibe, but this is only available during this time of the year, and I only have 50 of them, so if you guys like what you see, definitely swing by for the Thanksgiving launch, which everyone who is a part of Gem and Cozy's email subscription will hear about first, if you guys want to hear about it early. And here's a little secret for you guys since you're watching my YouTube. This is available right now. I'm not announcing it until Thanksgiving, but if you guys are interested in it earlier, it is available to pick up as of today. Quality checking can seriously take hours. I also have to pack Stationery Club this week, so everything around this time of year is always just extra chaotic because you're having to work on promoting products, video content, art, and packing at the same time. And something's gotta give. You're not gonna be able to do everything. And I'm always reminding myself that it's okay if it's unbalanced, because I am one person and I sometimes don't even know how I'm doing all of this. And then I remind myself, hey, you should be proud, because motivating myself to get all of this produced was not easy. There was a day where I had Saffy in my office, and luckily she slept for a few hours, and I was like, I am going to hunker down and get this done, because I really, really want to be able to offer you guys some goodies for this season. Most of these printed really well. Some of the Happy Holidays Froggo Tree one has some small little ink marks on it on the front, so not really sure what happened there, but they're on different spots, so I think something on the machine probably didn't get cleaned correctly. I have to make like a separate grade B pile. I think everything printed pretty well. The waddling designs printed a little bit more pastel-y, a little softer. So what I'm doing is doing a quick glance on the front, and then I stack them into piles, and then I have to do the sides, and then usually I kind of go back and look at them again. But over the years, I've realized that there are things that I used to mark as grade B that are truly just grade A. And I just was really, I think, kind of paranoid that every little thing was going to make a product grade B or imperfect. And then the more I talked to different manufacturers and learn more about stationery product quality, I realized like some things just are too small to worry about as grade B. Like if it has a tiny dot on the front page, I used to turn it into grade B, but now I just write in the description like there might be a mark on the front page, but if it's not affecting everything, I don't worry about it anymore. Because over time I learned that other stationery shops grade differently from me, and it took me a while to figure out what constituted as a big enough problem to be grade B. I just really like to be super transparent with you guys if I see something. So as a business, all you can do is be transparent in your descriptions and make sure people know what to expect if you think that there might be an issue. And so far, that method has worked really well for me. And even then, I think a lot of people are always like, Dana, you're grading these too sensitively and everything looks perfect. And I'm like, oh, that's so good. I'm so glad. I decided to bring back the Just Go with the Snow Pup Saffy design as a sticker and a sticky note this year. I turned it into a sticker last year during the holiday season, and you guys ended up loving it so much, which made me really happy because this is just a silly little doodle based on my dog. So I turned her into a little snowman for the holidays. And so many of you guys messaged me saying that you missed out on the sticker because I only printed a limited quantity, and a lot of you guys hoped to get extras of it for yourself. So I was so happy to hear that. So I knew I wanted to bring it back this year, and I also did a limited quantity run of the matching sticky notes. It has such a happy little dreamy vibe, and I felt like it was perfect because it's been a pretty tough year for Saffy, and not gonna lie, having a dog with a lot of different needs can get really frustrating. And that's why I'm always telling people who are interested in getting a dog to really think about everything involved in taking care of a dog, because you may end up with a really easygoing dog who walks well, doesn't have leash aggression, and is friendly with other dogs and people, eats well, doesn't have to go to the vet. But you might end up with a dog that is like Saffy, who has a lot of different needs. Of course, she is so lovable and we just adore her. But she has a lot going on with her health, and it's just not to be taken lightly. So this feels like a little happy light at the end of the tunnel for Saffy as she works her way through her surgery recovery. It has been really tough because we haven't been able to walk her since she's still on like house arrest. She's not really allowed to go on any walks or do anything strenuous, and she's been eyeing all the couches and the beds because she wants to jump up there and sleep. But for now, she has to just stay on the floor on like flat little beds and in our rooms. So poor baby is so frustrated, but we're getting through it as best as we can. I made a nice big pile of stickers for the cozy confetti. Look how cute that one is. It has a little unicorn on it, but it's a turtle.